Καλωσορίζουμε σε ένα ακόμα Sportal Guest τον προπονητή της εθνικής Σλοβενίας, Αλεξάντερ Σέκουλιτς. Coach, thank you so much. Let me congratulate you for your first win in Eurobasket, and I wish more to come soon. Okay, I will start with the match against France. You played quite well, but it wasn't enough to beat France. I would like to dwell on a move that caused reactions, the one of Silvan Francisco. I want you to tell me what you thought of this move, especially when Luka Doncic gave him his hand as an indication of the end of the game and, of course, victory France. What did you think about that?
Okay, I don't think it was fair, but as I found out later on that he got command from the bench to do it, so at the end he apologized, and look, life goes on.
Okay.
I don't want to make a big deal out of it, yeah.
Okay. I mentioned Luka, and I would like to stay on him. The truth is that he has taken Slovenia himself and leading it, and he has a very difficult job so far, and it's all working. However, you have stated that you saw him a little bit disappointed in the first game. I'm talking in the first game. So after the first game, and Slovenia lost, we saw that Slovenia just started improving, and Edo Muric mentioned that Luka gave a motivational speech in the locker room. So maybe it was after his speech in the locker room, the team improved. What do you think? Do you think this is true?
Okay, for sure, Luka have a big impact on the team, not only on the court, but also off the court. And he's truly becoming a true leader of team. We saw this while he was in the NBA, but also he is putting a lot of effort leading this national team in all the competition, especially now in Eurobasket, knowing that we have some problems in the beginning, building a roster, having some players not able to come. So for sure, Luka has a big impact, and he's trying his best. And one of the things is that he's addressing the team also in the locker room.
Mm-hmm. In fact, in the game against France, we saw him taking the clipboard and give instructions to his teammates. So you obviously given this role to him to lead the team, right?
Yes, I remember this situation, but this was at the beginning of timeout, while we were the coaches discussing the things we're gonna say in the timeout, what things we're gonna talk about, and he took advantage of this and spoke with the players, and I don't have a problem with that. He has also a great mind.
Okay. True. Okay, the truth is that you have some significant absences this year. I'm talking about Zoran Dragic, Jos Nībo, and Vlatko. Okay, what has really happened with Zoran Dragic? Because you said that you put him out as a coach, of course, for your own reasons. And the Dragit side said that he put himself out of the national team. So what is the truth? And I'm sorry, and how much this story affected you and the team?
For me, it wasn't even a story until the media made such a big fuss around this. It was a decision we made with the staff that this moment we get more help from other players than for Zoran, even though he gave to this national team a lot of summers, a lot of great games, a lot of qualification games also during the year. So having all this in mind, it was a difficult decision, but at the end we had to do it and give chance to the players who can at this moment give more to the national team.
Have you regretted it now?
No. After this big mess was made in the media, it made my decision even firmer. Yeah.
Okay, also, Vlatko is not playing because he was not allowed by his team Armani Milano. And Doncic himself wondered how is that Lakers let him join Slovenian national team and Armani Milano didn't let Vlatko. So what do you say about that? Do you agree with Luka?
No, it's not about agreeing with Luka or not agreeing. It's both players from Milan, Josh Nίbо and Τσάντσαρ are not able to help our national team, which is a big loss for us. It's basically we cannot find replacements for them, so our team is hurt. I don't want to get into who is right or not. The fact is that they are not with us. What I personally don't like is that I think there could be a better way from Milan's side to communicate with the national team and trust our medical staff and everybody involved in the decision making to give more importance, So it was one-sided. They decided like they did. For sure, they have their own reasons. We cannot attack them or judge them. They have their own reasons. But I think we could, because this was made, everything was made in the last moment. So therefore, I think all these things could be solved in a different way. But at the end of the day, we are hurt. We don't have these two players, and that's a big loss for us.
How different would the Slovenian national team be if it had those we mentioned?
I mean, there is no point of talking about this because ifs will not help us at all.
Okay.
We have a big loss, and that's it.
I got your point. Okay, there is a possibility that Slovenia could compete with Greece. In this scenario, how do you feel? And how do you feel about the Greek national team?
Look, we have a huge respect to the Greek national team. Not only because they have, I can say, a very good roster, amazing roster, and they are one of the favorites to win the medal. But also what they did throughout the last 20 years for European basketball. So we have a huge respect to them. But at the same time, we might face them. But first of all, we need to get to the situation that we will play quarterfinals or eighth finals. So first, we need to qualify to this part.
Would you like to compete with Greece?
I would like to avoid them if you're asking me honestly. But the thing is, if you want to go all the way, you need to beat all the teams. That's it.
Okay. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you will put Luka to stop him, and how?
Let's
how you will stop Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I mean, let's not talk about how and how would happen if it happens, because when it happens, we can talk about it. But until we are not in this situation, I don't want to talk about it. At the same time, Giannis is an amazing basketball player, and it's very difficult to stop, not only for our national team, but for any team playing against him, either his national team or the NBA team.
Okay, I'll remember this and I will ask you in this scenario if it's true. Okay, Slovenia will face Israel in a very crucial match. What to expect from your team?
Nothing less than what we did in the previous games. So for us, first we need to face Iceland, and this is the most important match for us. But when it comes to the Israel, we're going to think about how to face them, what to do, how to play against them. They have a great team led by Deni Avdija, but they have another 4 or 5 players. They have a huge impact also in the EuroLeague. Therefore, I think It's going to be very, very challenging match for us. Maybe the toughest match in the group so far.
This is true. Okay, last question. What is your favorite for the medal?
I can count like 10 teams right now, because this Eurobasket is one of the strongest in the last, I don't know how many years. That's why they're great coaches, amazing basketball players, a lot of tactics, a lot of individual quality. So it's very difficult to talk about one team in particular, but I can say one of them is for sure Greece.
Okay. Do you think that Serbia, now that lost his captain, Bogdan Bogdanovic, it's not a favorite still?
I mean, they are still a favorite for the medal due to all, but we need to respect also other teams.
This is true.
It's a big loss for Serbia for sure, huge loss, but they will find a way.
Coach, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And we will talk when Slovenia face Greece.
Yeah, I can't wait for the match, for this match.
Okay,
yeah,
me too. Yes, me too. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Bye, Coach.
Thank you. Bye.